With the pandemic, we all know we are working from home, and financial companies like us also even have given work from home for our administrative staff. But we are not able to give for the service staff because they are the front end who was giving the service to the customers. Okay. So at that time, it was a new norm for us because there was no work from home culture in the organization, and suddenly we have to move to that. But since banks were adopted to a lot of latest technologies, it was easy for to move for providing a dedicated VPN to the our employees, and as well as vendors also for some of their supports. So that is why the technology has helped up for that, but it was a slightly unexpected thing, or we can even say that was not even thought about for giving that. But immediately we were able to give a work from home kind of solution, and there was we were able to use that technology in the secured way. So that was a plus point. There are technologies available in the market for us to go and get it, and whatever security features is required, that is also are able to implement in that. So how fast one of the learning which we have got from this pandemic is that BCP, importance of BCP, business continuity. A big organization like us has definitely has done multiple BCP exercises like DR drill or moving from one this location to another and on. But there are companies wherein the BCP was not set. And those people, for them, it was slightly challenging. And that is why recently we have seen a lot of movement towards the cloud. So those companies who are not having a BCP and all, they started realize the importance of business continuity, and they started adopting to cloud technologies so that even if something happens at their end, they can move to the BCP location at the earliest. And cloud providers are giving the infra at a shorter span of time. Main challenge is the visibility, loss of visibility. Okay. See, even if we are telling that we are giving work from home kind of approach for our work culture, how we are not even able to monitor, we are giving the solution. Technology is in place. So we know that they are connecting to our environment securely. But there are certain gaps, like when they are in the office, they are more concentrated in the work, and they are in the bank's environment or a company's environment, wherein it has been monitored by many things, CCTV or many other, even there will be a boss for someone who will be taking care of that. When we are at home, who is monitoring us? No one is monitoring us. And there are challenges that some carelessness or something will come, which might be taken as an advantage by the fraudsters or attackers, and they can use that for invading into the data security and data protection. So it is not only for this pandemic, only because the number of attack vectors has increased during this pandemic, we started thinking in that direction. Okay. Even otherwise also, when we are giving a technology, we should know what data flow is, from where, who will be using this data, how that during the processing stage or in the transfer stage, whether the data is encrypted, or is there any chance that a person man in the middle kind of attack can happen. All these things and how the data is stored at rest. Even if someone has invaded into the data center, even if they extract the data, what kind of data can be extracted by that, how it will affect our organization. All this, definitely there will be a brand loss. When a cyber breach has happened, definitely there will be a brand loss. But the loss intensity varies depending on the data, what is available with them. If they are getting a data which is fully encrypted and they don't have the key with them, that's of no use. We are creating difficulty to the fraudsters to commit their job. We are just heightening the walls so that it will be difficult for them to get into their own agenda. So that is what we security professionals are doing. Mind mapping is that, see, when we are using a technology, many of the people feel like everything will be handled by the app or the tool. So that is the biggest thing which has been taken by the fraudsters to loot the people. So they don't know what kind of data can be shared in a particular app, or whether that need to be shared by the app. For example, if a weather app, if we installed in our mobile, and it is asking for a question to access the whole data in the mobile, whether that is required. Are we thinking about it? We are just installing that app. So that is the only intention of having a weather app in my mobile. People need to be made literate about the advantages and disadvantages of the technology.
Yeah.
Now we have moved to the technology. That is why the digital frauds are also increased. Now everything is digital. And I will say 95% of the people are now using digital channels for payment. And many of their day-to-day activities, which was less than 25% earlier, 2 years or a year back. That is a sudden surge in the digital utilization. So then now a lot of companies has started using this opportunity, and they are coming with different softwares. How secure is the software is what is challenging now. A supermarket, in order to increase its profit or increase its market, he is coming up with a website. In that website, we are sharing our card details or for the payment. How secure is that site? Who is going to govern it? Who is going to govern the digital apps available in the market? That is one of the biggest challenge. And there comes how we are going to secure the data. Card data, how it will be used at their end, or even the personal data which has been captured by these websites. Are they cross-sold? Are they used for some other purpose than what it is intended to be? So all those things, there should be a central body, someone who should be governing it. So if there is no governance and people are coming with their own app, and so only those people who are really aware about all these things might come up with such measures. Other than that, very few people only work on it, which will be a great challenge later on. My primary intention is to create the cybersecurity culture in the organization. Okay. If everyone knows why I am doing this, it will help me and it will help others also. That it will be propagated. So if I am coming up with a strong password, if I make the employees or others aware that why the strong password is required, it is for their own benefit, definitely they will be using it rather than I am imposing penalties on them. So the culture, cybersecurity culture needs to be built into the entire society, not only a company. It should be put on the society itself. That is the main primary agenda as far as social commitment as well as role of a CISO, that cybersecurity culture or awareness need to be created in the company as well as in the society. That is the primary agenda, and definitely data protection, because data is mine now. So how far we are able to secure the customer data is the main agenda, and to bring up a secured solution for the customers.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.